Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Frank Caramagna, and I'd like to welcome you to my video all about me. I initially started getting thoughts of becoming a teacher probably about 10 years ago. At the time, I had been a produce manager for about 12 years, and I needed a change. Well, I finally made that change last November and became an adult ed teacher. I'd always been interested in coaching, mentoring, and training people. I was a trainer for produce clerks at my location. And so I kind of had some background in teaching and guiding folks. So it was a good fit for me. The subject I teach, I'm currently teaching right now, is called Manage First. And what it is, it's a reentry program. I teach at a detention facility, and it's a program that is it's a restaurant management program. It's an actual management program for the restaurant hospitality industry, and we teach out of 5 separate textbooks, and the students get a certification in each one of those textbooks, and in addition they earn credit for 800 hours in our commercial kitchen. So with the kitchen hours and the certifications, you put those two together, and at the end of the semester you earn a actual Manage First credential. It's a rigorous certification course, and I'm having a ball with it. It's a lot of fun. It's a challenge, and I look forward to improving as a teacher as I go through the course and as I go through this study in this class. So I worked in hospitality for off and on for a total of about 10 years. I worked at the Prado in Balboa Park as a banquet waiter, and that was wonderful. That was a very fun job, learned so much. And I worked on the kitchen line for a short time, but predominantly as a banquet waiter. And then I've also had catering jobs with independent caterers, and did that for the course of, a span about, like I said, 10 years. And so that's been my experience in hospitality. One of my most memorable working experiences, I would say, in hospitality would be probably, I'd have to say it would be that the customer's always first. If you can always exceed the customer's expectations, the sales will follow. Provided you keep good cost controls in place, you can probably make a profit. But as far as sales go and generating business, if you can exceed the customer's expectations, that's really huge. The learning experience that was probably most valuable to me in teaching was watching the video last semester with my foundations course. There was a video on Dr. Wong, and Dr. Wong came up with, or is credited with, the premise that procedures, policies, and procedures and routines are what manage your classroom. And that was really stuck out as a kind of an epiphany to me, like, wow, the light came on, and it really lended itself to that concept to allow me to manage my classroom a lot better. And I just did so much better after that, and I had all these rules and don't do this and don't do that. And after I kind of implemented those policies and procedures, it was a lot more smooth sailing. So that worked for me. What worked for me in school was, in college, having East Commons and West Commons just in the right spot. So when I came out of class at SDSU, I had a couple really great places to eat lunch. They had great food there. I enjoyed my experience at SDSU. It was a lot of fun. What didn't work for me in school? When I was in high school, I took a course called Basic Computer Language. It was a course that I enrolled in to learn the basic language. That's an acronym, basic language of computers, and I bombed the class. I did horrible in it. I don't know how anyone else passed the class. It was just Greek to me from January all the way out to middle of the year. I just didn't get it. So that didn't work for me at all. But that was a memorable bomb experience back in high school. I have very limited experience, like I said, with adult learners. I just began my education career just last November with adult learners in education. However, I do have experience training, coaching, and mentoring and managing groups of adults in the grocery industry. So with regard to that, I do have a lot of experience, but not in education specifically. So I'm a newbie, but I look forward to learning much more about how to be an effective teacher. And then finally, what do I like to do in my free time? I enjoy time with my family. We like to putz around in the kitchen and cook. I enjoy a number of different outdoor activities. I like to surf, snow ski, anything to do with going into the water, fishing and all that. So I'd like to thank you for listening and watching my video. Hope you enjoy it. We'll see you in the class. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.